Frankie's getting some sun, I'm going to make myself a sandwich. We'll use the organic Wicked Kitchen firm tofu for this. You're going to want to drain out the water. I use my 2 hands, no need for extra gadgets. Just squeeze out any excess water. First, I'm going to heat a pan and toast off some black peppercorns, white peppercorns, and fennel seeds. Add them to the mortar and set aside. The cast iron should be hot enough now, so I add a little bit of oil and a little bit of salt to test, but I also use that salt for seasoning. I'm not seasoning the tofu, I'm seasoning the pan here. I get lots of questions about how nothing sticks to the pans that I use. Well, 1, they're super seasoned. 2, I bring it up to a temperature that I know is going to work and it prevents sticking. So, super seasoned cast iron pan, as I'm showing here. If you cook the tofu slowly on a medium-high heat and you really develop that crust, you can see it moves around super easy. So in this, I'm just taking the edge, I'm sliding it around the salt. I just want all that coating and flavor onto that tofu. Grind the spices to a coarse consistency. Then I'm going to slice the tofu in half lengthwise. I didn't do this in the beginning because I want to work with the whole block of tofu. Now I'm going to add a little bit of mayo here. Rookie mistake. Don't shake the mayo if it doesn't have a cap on it.
That was stupid.
So I'm just going to apply the mayonnaise right to the tofu and then add a little bit of mustard on that and spread it out evenly. From here, I forgot to turn my camera on, but just add the spices on top. Then I'm just going to pop it in the oven for about 10 minutes with the hot box in there already. And I'm going to start building the sandwich. So first I'm going to slice the bread, apply a thin layer of butter, and toast it in the oven along with the hot box. I have half an onion in there, so I'll add some onion. I'm going to add some lettuce, and I'll also add some roasted red peppers for all the texture and deliciousness. Plus it's super colorful. I love a little bit of roasted red peppers and things. So once you pull the tofu out, it should be nice and crispy on one side. Super flavorful, so you get that mayo and mustard and the spice mix on top. Quick rinse and wipe out the pan. I love those pans, they're so easy to work with. And it's just building the sandwich. Add the onion, a little bit of the roasted red pepper, add the lettuce, add a little bit of sriracha to the sandwich. I like my things spicy. And this bad boy is huge. It's gonna be enough for 2 meals for sure. So I want to wrap it up. A, because it makes it more professional. I can also cut it in half and save the other half in the fridge, but it also holds the sandwich together so I can actually get my mouth around it because this thing is freaking huge. And it compacts nicely when you wrap it up like this. It's got a beautiful cross cut. Look at that. All the colors, super fresh, super vibrant. Yum. And for the taste test, yeah, it's delicious. Next time I'll add more mayo though. It definitely needs a little bit more sauce. A quick jaunt to the garden to play with Frankie. Frankie loves her little playtime. I just love Frankie. She's just amazing. So I want to spend as much time as possible with her. And back inside, the treats are done. So I'm just doing a double check. Taking everything out to cool better. I'll just lay it out on a sheet pan. I save the liquid and add it to a couple of her meals coming up, whether it's dinner and breakfast. Just, it's all those nice natural juices that taste deliciously sweet, which you'll love. Then back to the kitchen, everything's cooled down. I just start slicing and dicing. So I cut up a bunch of the carrots for her to have for treats for over this next week. And then the sweet potato I will add to some of her meals. And I'm saving a couple of them for a dish I'll do in the next upcoming videos. If you made it this far, you're a trooper. Thank you for watching and supporting. And thank you. See you soon.